my name is Kim King, and this is my Classroom in a Box presentation. When I get out of school, I hope to teach at a high school level, a special education classroom. Generally speaking, when you teach special ed in high school, you're going to do some whole group teaching possibly, and then you'll run a skills lab on, for the most part, it'll be where kids come in and get their IEP needs met, whether you're modifying their materials or what have you. So as you first enter my door here, right to the left here are the student computers. The students obviously will use these for research, individualized education needs, whatever they would need them for, as well as if they earn some free time, they could get on those computers too for appropriate activities. In the front of my classroom, I'll have a smartboard whiteboard where I can do some whole group teaching, as well as put up any announcements or anything that I want the kids to see. I can show up here on the whiteboard. Next to that, you'll see my classroom rules. They're pretty simple. Be prepared, show respect for others, show respect for yourselves. Also in this area is my desk, my corner. I have it defined in an L shape just to let the kids know, hey, the teacher has some space in here, stay out of it. I've got my file cabinet back there with important papers. On my desk I have a little lampshade to give myself some light so I can see what I'm doing when I'm correcting papers. And I also have my own computer there. There's enough space within this L space that I can do some one-on-one work with kids or have conferences with the kids as needed. I also, on top of my file cabinet there, have, for my IEP students, individual folders that have relevant assignments to their IEPs. A lot of times kids will come into the classroom and say, oh, don't have any homework, I'm just going to go chill out in the corner on the couch or read a book or get on the computer. Well, I'll have a worksheet or two, depending on the child, that they can do for homework for me then, and it will relate to their IEP and help them out with that. As we move around the room here, above my desk over here, I have a bulletin board where I'll list out jobs that I may hear are available, job shadowings that might be available. I'll also have some important dates, events, upcoming things that they need to know about. Next to that, you'll see a window. I like to have some natural light in my room. I just think you work better. You don't get so depressed when you're there, especially teachers. When you're in a room all day with no windows, it gets a little depressing, so hopefully I'll be able to have a window in my room. The next big area you're going to notice is 5 tables, 4 chairs each, up to 20 students, that I can give whole group instruction, and then if it's during like a skills or the special ed skills lab time, the kids can come in and do their homework at these tables. I can come out and do group work with them or one-on-one work with them, whatever they need to work on. But the tables can be moved around or grouped in different ways. Next area you'll notice is I've got a great big couch over here in the corner. A lot of times the kids that are in special ed, it's hard for them to go to school and stay in school and stay focused all day. This would just be a little chill out area. If they can handle it, they could sit over there and do their homework. They could sit over there and talk, do group work. A lot of times they will have free time, so they, again, could sit over there and have a conversation or whatever. There's a little rug to kind of give it a homey feeling, a safe feeling for the kids where they can get away and just chill out a little bit if they need to. Above that, I have a student whiteboard where the kids can write assignments to each other, notes to each other. Kids in high school still love to doodle on boards, so they could do that in this area too. I would like them to list their assignments for other class members, freshman to freshman, sophomore to sophomore, just to start building some camaraderie and some sense of student responsibility, and see if I could get them to list their assignments and then actually put them in their assignment notebook and take them home and do it. So that would be a long-term goal there. And I have a little bit of artwork here on the wall that says live, laugh, and learn, which is important. You do need to live, you need to laugh, and you need to learn new things. So that's kind of a little motto of mine. The next thing you'll notice over here in the corner is two individual work desks. They're partitioned away from each other. A lot of times students need to work alone. They need to get away from the group. There's just too much stimulation, too much activity going on, and they need that spatial area to work. Also, you'll have students coming in with tests from other classes that need to be taken, need to get done. They can take that over to this area as well and work on it. And those folders that I mentioned before that I'm keeping on my desk, they can go over there to get that work done as well. And then on the back wall here, the next area you'll notice is kind of got nothing in it. That's on purpose. You do have kids, again, who get a little bit overstimulated in the day, and they just need to get away with absolutely nothing, just to chill out, to calm down, for whatever reasons. I also like to have like a partition, one of those rolling partitions, where I can block it off, block a child away from everybody else who might be in the room, to give them some privacy, give them some space to calm down where nobody can watch them, except for me. And then the next area over is a beanbag, a real relaxed reading area. You'll notice I've got quite a few bookshelves as opposed to having closets. I like to have bookshelves because I can set them up individually. I can give baskets to each kid. I can keep supplies on these shelves. Anything that the student can get to at any time that I don't need to keep locked up in a file, I would keep on these shelves. I would also keep extra copies of textbooks from all the classrooms here, because kids inevitably don't bring their textbooks to school. And if they forgot them at home, I would also have a copy for them to use for their class time too. That's about it. This is my Classroom in a Box assignment, and it's a special ed skills classroom. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.